Hello and welcome to a new video. I'm Vanguard and today we'll be going through a summary of everything we got from Kingdom Hearts 3 at E3 of 2018. With the massive event finally coming to a close, I thought I'd reflect on all the things we received at E3 in regards to this highly anticipated game. The energy surrounding this title has been absolutely through the roof, and as a fan I couldn't have asked for more. Truly a magnificent job done by Square Enix. We got a total of 3 trailers, a ton of news and information, becoming by a significant amount the most talked about game of E3. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Firstly, I'd like to talk about the 3 amazing trailers we got, starting with Volume 1. I won't be going into as much detail as I've already made analysis videos on these topics, so I'll just give a brief rundown. We did get more of a teaser trailer beforehand for those who were at the orchestra event, where the release date was first revealed. However, it was presented behind closed doors for those who attended as a special gift. The first of E3 revealed the world of Frozen, Arendelle, at Microsoft's conference. It was quite the surprise for it to be showcased here, considering the franchise hasn't really touched the Xbox audience up until this game. The Frozen world has been for the most part welcomed by the fanbase, including myself. While I was crossing my fingers for worlds such as Treasure Planet and Atlantis, I certainly can't deny Frozen looks incredible and will work just as well from what we've seen so far. We got to see that the game will follow the original storyline of Frozen, unlike Toy Story and Big Hero 6, as well as the knowledge of a new Keyblade and transformation known as Blizzard Blades. We get glimpses of minigames and other features such as Goofy curling, the return of gummy ships, and Simba's new summon. For the second half of the trailer, it focuses more on cutscenes and the new theme song. My main criticism that comes from these trailers is that the theme song and cutscene audio didn't always flow smoothly, sometimes sounding a little awkward. However, they all do get better as they go on. The many worlds of the game were showcased. It seems the Tangled world will also follow its original storyline, and we get the return of Luxine, who is now a Seeker of Darkness. And finally, in the very last section, there was a moment with Aqua in the Realm of Darkness, who is now seemingly a vessel as well. Huge ramifications will take place due to this one simple but shocking moment, if this proves to be the case, as they will probably have access to Ven's body now. Will Riku be able to save her somehow? Probably not in this instance. This moment alone was my personal highlight of all the trailers, as it was a big but saddening plot twist. The second volume was a little more on the disappointing side, as it was presented by Square Enix themselves, and it didn't really showcase a whole lot of new scenes. However, in retrospect, what we got overall at E3, I was more than happy with. The Square Enix E3 showcase for the most part presented us with the first trailer, however with some new footage, such as a new unnamed attraction flow, the subtle confirmation of Remy's existence from Ratatouille, and that cooking will be a minigame. There were new cutscenes as well. The ones worth mentioning were the ones in regards to Roxas. Both Ansem and Xemnas seem oddly eager for Roxas' return, which is either because they need him to be a part of the Seven Lights to create the X or Keyblade, or that they understand the consequences to Sora if they return him. Furthermore, we got possible hints for the digital Twilight Town to return in the revival of Roxas, as well as a small tease of Kairi and Lee at the very end. Finally, for Volume 3, we have the Pirates of the Caribbean trailer, a genuine surprise reveal at Sony's presentation. After Kingdom Hearts 2, I never would have thought it would make its return due to the difference in presentation, as the film was a live-action movie. We get to see updated looks to Sora, Donald and Goofy, looking much more realistic to suit the world, as well as familiar characters from the film at World's End. The gameplay displayed ship battles, a new Keyblade with 2 transformations, underwater combat, heartless riding, and etc. Visually, I think this is among the best looking worlds we've seen so far, and I was surprised with how much I enjoyed seeing this world in the game. My only very minor and possible worries is the fleshiness of the combat being a little overwhelming, frame rate and how the underwater gameplay functions. But I don't believe these will be too much of an issue in the final product, hopefully. There is the return of Luxord, who is now a Seeker of Darkness, a display of some of the titans we haven't seen before in Olympus Coliseum, probably indicating we are reaching the end of the movie's original plot. Luxine confirming that Elsa has a heart of pure light, which opens up for more possibilities of other Disney movies in the future, and more other cutscenes. Both Lee and Kairi were introduced to us, showing off Kairi's new design. This scene looked really beautiful, even making me think this is a pre-rendered cutscene, but that might not be the case. Either way, we've come a really long way even from 0.2. Kairi does appear a little younger when we last saw her though. Finally, we get to see what seems to be Replica Riku? What this means I have no idea, but I'm curious to see what role he is intended to have. He doesn't seem to be a Seeker of Darkness due to his eyes. Overall, these were fantastic trailers, and I enjoyed every second we got. The demo I heard from various people was enjoyable. with the input delay eliminated and the rate of situation commands decreased in comparison to the premiere event demo. Two small but important improvements to the game. The release date is now officially January 29, 2018. As for the reasoning why, according to Tetsuya Nomura in an IGN interview, he says as follows. The timing of the release that we're actually looking at were told by many people, including hardware manufacturers, marketing teams, sales teams, that it just wasn't a good timing in the year. We of course considered maybe speeding up the development to release earlier than what we were told wasn't good. But the development team said that, no, we just couldn't do that. We could delay it but we couldn't make it any sooner. So this mainly was due to the timing of the original release, being a poor time of the year in terms of sales. It will be releasing according to Square Enix website, with a standard edition being the game itself priced at $60 US, a deluxe edition including a steelbook, artbook and collectible pin at $80, and finally a Bring Arts figures and deluxe bundle, which features everything as well as Toy Story, Sora, Donald and Goofy figures priced at $230. Furthermore, a limited PS4 Pro was announced and is currently available for pre-order in Japan, roughly worth $530, as well as an all-in-one package including Kingdom Hearts 3, 1.5, 2.5 and 2.8, currently available for pre-order digitally worth $99 on the PS4 only. With all the trailers we received, we additionally got multiple interviews with Tetsuya Nomura from many different gaming companies. From IGN, he spoke about the absence of Big Hero 6, which is due to the fact they weren't in the position to reveal new content yet, because the development of the world isn't far along enough. While the gameplay is finished, cutscenes are still being worked upon. Tetsuya was also asked whether or not this will be Sora's final story. While he doesn't give a direct answer, he says that this will be Sora's story. While Kingdom Hearts isn't realistic, he wants to give players a sense of reality as well. An example is growing apart from your friends as you get older. He talks about the possibility of a DLC after the release of the game, mentioning they may include a customization option similar to 0.2. There may also be an all-in-one package for Xbox One, however not right now. He further comments that there will be many shocking scenes towards the end of the game, and we should brace ourselves in preparation for them. From Famitsu, he confirms that the game will expand the original film storyline of Frozen, as well as Anna and Elsa not being featured as party members. However, the snow monster Marshmallow will join Sora in battle. There will be no plans for a public demo, like the one that selected people got at the Kingdom Hearts premiere event and at E3. But there will be a summary story video of the narrative so far, that will be releasing this month on the official website that will be several hours long, split into 5 separate parts narrated by Chirithy. According to Mobile01, Tetsuya Nomura was asked about Star Wars and Marvel, and whether or not anything from those universes will appear. He responded that it would be very difficult and unlikely, as the characters didn't originally belong to Disney. Game Informer reported that the director didn't feel as if Final Fantasy characters are as much of a necessity in this upcoming game, and said that he couldn't mention any characters that haven't been revealed yet. When talking about Aqua and whether or not he was expecting such a reaction from the community, this is what he said. We had the scene with Aqua in the announcement of Frozen, and I was actually surprised that there was the same or more buzz surrounding Aqua, because Frozen was supposed to be the big reveal. I was just surprised when people were surprised that she had fallen to darkness. I, of course, know the entirety of the storyline, so in fact there are more surprises and even some bigger than that. I just wonder if everyone will be okay. This of course is really exciting, and at the very same time nerve-wracking to hear. We are certainly heading for a grand finale. Finally, it's been confirmed that there'll still be more but not many worlds left to be unveiled, including original ones. This would probably be something like Cabletown, Keyblade Graveyard or Daybreak Town, as well as 1 or 2 more Disney worlds. We'll have to wait and see. There were more interviews I missed out on, and I'm sure more will release in the coming few days, but these were the special one worth mentioning. The reception from E3 for this upcoming title has been glowing, being the most talked about game at the event according to Crimson Hexagon, as well as the best received game overall across popular social media platforms. I was super happy to hear this because of course this gives great attention to a franchise I love, for it to grow further beyond in future installments. Everything we got from E3 2018 was absolutely awesome, the best event in regards to Kingdom Hearts 3 as of yet. What I'm most interested in now is the story direction, and where exactly the developers want to take it. It has been clear there will be impactful moments in the conclusion of the Xehanort saga, and for me, it's a little difficult to come to terms with. This is a story that has been going on for more than a decade now, and the finale is closer than ever. Personally, I'm completely satisfied with all the content we have received. The opening will probably be soon revealed, and apart from that, I honestly don't really need any more trailers, though I welcome anything that we get. That about wraps up this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later.